Psychopaths.
Chapter 14, Episode 7.
Yes.
Billy booked LHotel Montreal for 10 days. They needed time for planning and they wanted time to visit the city. They looked for blueberry pie most days and walked a lot through the city. They went to tourist attractions in Montreal. They considered a baseball game. Neither of them cared for baseball or any other team sport. They mostly walked, went to cafés and restaurants and sometimes bars or clubs at night. When they were in the hotel room, Sally trained while Billy did his data mining or code writing. He had studied the three-dimensional map of Google. He took a virtual walk through all the areas they might need to go for the assignment. He made Sally watch with him when she wasn't punching and kicking and dripping in sweat. She was a little less amazed at a virtual copy of the planet on Billy's laptop or smart device than Billy was. She did understand it to be a great tool for assassins, or tourists, and they were both until they got to Zurich. She finally finished thrashing about and stood in front of Billy. He looked up slowly to take in her wet legs and her soaked shorts. Her little shirt was drenched as well. Billy took a good look at her breast and almost sighed. He took his time to get to Sally's face. "What do you think?" "You are beautiful." Sally laughed. She sometimes forgot. "About now, after I have a quick shower. My proposal, partner, is a sandwich at Schwartz. Best smoked meat. Maybe a joint down the river or up on Mount Royal." "Mount Royal?" "Mount Royal." Okay, boss. We can go over our plans again." "I'm ready." "Good. We'll just talk about it. No laptops. Or smart device." "That's not happening. I've got things I have to track, especially the guy we have on the last day." "And you got your Google Map thing?" "Yes, that too." Billy wasn't on any social networks. They didn't interest him. His interests were in newsroom computers and police station computers. He watched government watch lists, he watched flight lists, anything that was remotely related to their job, he watched it. His little virtual robots did the work. He just read what was relevant when it was found. He watched the world market sometimes. He wanted an understanding for what moved what. He tried to follow things he might want to put some of their money into. He visited the darknet sometimes just to see who was doing or selling what. He was a research addict. He sometimes watched Brian Cox or any other doctor or professor of physics. He loved the idea of a big expanding universe. It was a terrifying and beautiful thing. And it was a real thing. There was one American guy who always interrupted and yelled like a schoolyard bully. Billy didn't like that kind of person no matter how smart they were. Those were the kind of people Sally and Billy dealt with on a professional level. Sally and her "you fucked with the wrong bitch" attitude was a theater Billy loved to watch. At school when she was with her other body, or now with her new top-of-the-line model. He enjoyed watching her stand in front of him, dripping wet, staring at him, either thinking or just waiting. "Okay, I'll take a quick shower, then we go." Billy watched her strip on the way to the bathroom. He couldn't see her while she was in the shower, but he watched anyway. Not really thinking about what he was looking at. He was still looking when the shower was turned off and Sally dried herself off. "Are you going on your bathrobe?" No, right. I was going to get dressed too." "I'm hungry. I want to eat." "Sure, boss."